This one here, the unspecified verb, it took me years to learn how to give a business definition of the unspecified verb. Until Duncan, my husband and I, we were in India, we lived in India for a couple of years, and we're at the Renaissance Hotel, Mumbai, and he was general manager for a big construction company for the whole of India. One of his projects was Mumbai Airport. And he picks up the phone, and it's 6 weeks before monsoon, he picks up the phone and I hear him saying, how are they going to do that? And I'm not joking, it was like a light bulb went on in my head, and I went, he's just said an unspecified verb that I want to find out more about. And I said, so what was this about? I said, how are they going to do what? He said, well, we've got to get the outside of our part watertight before the monsoon. And I said to him, so what would happen if you didn't get the outside watertight? He went, well, it's going to cost money. I said, much it's going to cost $1.2 million a day would have been the cost to his client if he didn't get it. And it turned out he had to authorise bringing on more staff, a couple more cranes. I mean, there was a cost. There was quite a big cost to this, but the cost of not doing it, and the reason that it absolutely resonated with me, he was asking this of one of his directors who he did a lot of delegating to. But he needed to be absolutely clear how it was going to be done. And like everything else, it's easy when you know how. I got flooded with examples of unspecified verbs in business after that. In recruiting companies that I've worked with in the UK, they ask this of all the people that go to interviews. So how are you going to get your interview? They want to make sure that the person is absolutely got a clear plan of how they're going to do it. This costs companies billions, because you get the sales manager talking to the team leaders. So how's your team? How your team? Yeah, okay, fine. They're gonna hit their target. Fine. Okay. So he goes and reports. Going to hit their target. Fine. Get to the end of the year, nobody hits their target because nobody has actually asked how you're going to do it. You do not ask this of someone that you know how they do things, apart from that kind of scenario. That's why this jumped out at me, because I knew Duncan was asking this of someone who you wouldn't ask of it normally, because he knows how this guy does things. But this was a scenario that he really said, so how are you going to do it?